Hi. Oh, I'm lying back here. Shouldn't really do that, should I? It is Monday, and I'm just finishing. Oh, am I in focus? Finishing editing my video for last week. It takes me forever, this stuff. I think I really just need to sort out the storage on my computer because it's just so slow. I have another busy week planned. I've done rugby tots this morning with Raf, which was lovely, and then I've literally ploughed through millions of emails. I'm trying to sort out fabric orders. I had a few comments though asking me to talk more about my fabric company, which hopefully I'll try and do this week. Although I do want to do an interview with my au pair. Let's see what happens and how we get on this week. I have my hair scraped back. It's so dark. Look at this. All my roots are coming through. And I'm going on Friday, and I cannot wait to see James. He is my fabulous hairdresser, and he just sorts me out. I just wish I could go more often. I never seem to have the time to sit for I think it takes 3 hours or more because it's so thick. So I've literally scraped it back. It's in some weird scrunchy thing. It looks awful. I need to just wash it and do it, but it takes me at least 2 hours to actually do my hair properly, and I just don't have time for that. So I've scraped it back today, and I'm wearing my Solcombe jumper. I was going to say hoodie. It's not a hoodie. It's like a sweatshirt because I'm obviously pretending I'm in Solcombe and I'm on holiday because the weather is grim. It is June, nearly July, and yeah, it's grey. It's not really raining. It's just miserable and not fun at all. So yeah, that's where I am. It's a really boring Monday, and I've told all my Instagram people, oh, I'm uploading the video for last week, and it's all about diets and how I lost 3 stone. And I'm now thinking, why have I done that? Because the video is not up. It takes ages. The spiral it just goes round and round, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do in order to do this quicker. Anyway, I'm trying to think what I'm doing, if I'm doing anything interesting this week. I promise. I've got a sports day coming up. I've got meetings. I've got a photo shoot. I've got loads of editing to do. I'm going out for lunch. Yeah, I have got quite a lot on. I better go. Good morning. I'm having the most horrendous morning ever. It's Tuesday, and basically, God, look at that. I'm really pleased I'm doing a talk on Botox soon because, gosh, that's shocking. I'm absolutely shattered. I've been up since 4, and I really need to do some exercise, and I can't be bothered. This is how much I love exercise. I have my hoop ready to go. I was going to show you some hula hooping today. I'm not sure I will. Basically, the nursery have quite rightly said anyone that's got colds or coughs or splutters, please don't bring them in. And if they do, they need to have a COVID swab test to prove that they've not got it. So yesterday I took Raf for his first swab up the nose, like a drive-in thing, which was so well organised. The lady was lovely with him, saying how this was going to test for his superpowers, and I don't know how we've managed to not have one so far, but I have got so much work to do that I really need him to go to nursery, and I just thought I can't have him home and then wait for a test. So I went yesterday, even though he didn't go in yesterday, just because I knew he had a little bit of a cough and he's got a bit of a snotty nose, just a general normal cold like they all get in nursery. Anyway, obviously the tests came back negative this morning, so I took him in, but meanwhile I've got Phoebe off with a cold and she's not happy, and we've actually got a sports day at school today for Matilda, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get there and watch it now, which I feel really sad about. They're obviously doing it on a Zoom link too, so I can watch that, but I really wanted to go to watch her in it, so I'm hoping for some sort of miracle as to how I'm going to get there later. But for now, I've been going mad at my computer. I'm about to throw it out the window. Literally, it's doing my complete and utter head in. I thought I'd uploaded the video this morning, so I did a post on my Instagram to say, oh, I've done a video on how I lose weight, and I hadn't uploaded it. I'd actually deleted the last video, and I haven't saved it because I keep deleting stuff because I've got so much video content on there now, which is taking up so much space. So I haven't saved it. So I've lost a video, which was quite a good video, the last one that I did, and it had quite good views, so I'm really upset. Anyway, I've contacted them to see if I can recover it. Like, I've been watching YouTube videos on how to recover your YouTube video you have deleted, but yeah, I just don't get it. I'm done with my computer, I really am. So I'm now trying to get his very, very old computer to work, which I know it's not going to work, and I know it's got no space, so I know the whole process is pointless, but I'm that fed up now with it all. I'm hoping tomorrow, will be a better day, or later today, because I'm just shattered. Oh. I think it's nice to know that people do. I feel like a lot on Instagram, my images might portray that I have an amazing life, my children sleep and everything's wonderful, we all run around in fields, and the reality is it's not that. So I'm trying to keep it very real on here, as you can tell. But I'm going to go and do some hula hooping now, so I will show you how it goes. Hold on. So I always get lots of questions about this hula hoop. I basically bought it as a joke because everybody on Instagram seemed to have one, so I thought, oh, why not join in? However, it's quite an expensive join-in present. I'm not sure why I did it. I would say it's a bit of fun. Like, on the first time I tried it, I couldn't do it for like 20 seconds. And then I was about to give it up, and then I was like, no, I've wasted like £23 on this thing, I need to persist. So I carried on going, and basically was covered in bruises all the way from here all the way down here, like big thick black bruises for about a week, 2 weeks, and yeah, that wasn't a good look. So then I just kind of persisted and carried on. Obviously the bruises went, and I do find that it is helping my core around here to lose weight. So I'm doing lots of this. I'm doing some, not lots actually, that's a lie. I'm doing 10 minutes of this a day, if I remember. So maybe let's say 4 times a week, 10 minutes a day. And then I'm doing my HIIT little classes. So I'm doing some weight classes with my arms, really small ones on YouTube. I'll put a link below to the ones I'm using. And I'm also doing like a few kind of workouts, like on my legs, on my tummy, and I'm finding that is making a massive difference. Now I've managed to actually shift a lot of the weight. It's now trying to tone up what I've got, and I really can notice a difference between around my waist and my hips and my legs when I wear clothes. So I think it's working. The idea with this hoop though is that you actually do like a workout with it. However, I have no rhythm, I can't dance, and I can't move when I'm doing it. I'm going to show you now. So I don't think you can see my legs there. You kind of have to stand like this. And the idea is you go both ways, so you're exercising all muscles, whatever. However, I can't go the other way. So you spin it like this, and then you're supposed to try to hold your stomach in as hard as you can to keep it up. So it's actually really hard. The idea now is that you start sort of squatting, doing dancing, lifting your legs. If I do that, the whole thing will fall down and I might wet myself, so I'm not going to even try. But you get the idea. I can feel it really working already in my core, and I sort of time myself for 10 minutes and do 10 minutes. I think I'm getting better. I mean, I can talk whilst doing it now, that's progress. But yeah, I'm not sure if it's the sport for me, but then I don't think many sports are for me. So today I'm going to be doing this morning, a few weights on my arms. I might do my leg one, quite like that, and my stomach one. But yeah, this is it basically. It's really quite boring. I kind of watch TV whilst doing it, or watch some YouTube videos. Anyway, I will put a link to this hoop below. There is also one on Argos which is cheaper, which looks exactly the same. And I think what you're supposed to do is you can actually fill it to make it heavier. I wouldn't do that, but you can. And there are loads of tutorials on YouTube on how to use it. A lot better than this. Anyway, I'm going to stop now. Hope you get the idea. Hi. That looks really stupid. I don't know if you can even get me all in. Can you?
Yeah.
Laura is videoing for me. Laura is my fabulous au pair. She's going home next week, and basically I'm going to be lost without her. Should I do it up? No.
No.
It's a bit tight.
Yeah, well, smart. Yeah, fine.
Tight, no. Okay, open. So I've got my yellow t-shirt on, which is a new colour for me, and this is what Anna, the lady that did my colours a few weeks ago, recommended for me. Navy blue and yellow, which I would never normally wear. I've noticed lots of like lemons with blue, navy blue prints around in shops. Anyway, so today I'm wearing this, my blue jeans and my crew shoes, and we've just finished a photo shoot in the garden. Should we show them, I was going to say, should we show them the instant reality of the, like, we're basically
It's not that,
cracked.
it's not bad.
Don't we?
It's not bad.
The robot stuff. And then take the photos on here. Anyway, I'm late for the school run, and Laura knows I'm late. So
Yeah.
I'm ready to go. Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
We've both just sat here and gone, we've got no makeup on. Well, I've got makeup on, you've not got
I
any.
haven't,
Okay, but I have. I'm prepared for this. Yeah, so this, everybody, is my fabulous au pair.
Hello, Laura.
Hello. This is Laura, or Laura, I should say. Sorry, I just get into the habit of saying Laura. But Raf says Laura.
Raf, yeah.
He's
Raf
really good.
He's very good.
Yeah, I think
He's the only one.
Yeah.
Mm.
And yeah, so we have had Laura now since November, yeah?
Yeah, at the end of October, yeah, November.
And was it really?
Yeah, 18th
Was it?
of October.
Okay. Gosh.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah, more or less. So she arrived in England then, and I picked her up from Leeds Airport, and she couldn't really understand
No,
much
it was hilarious. Gosh.
of what I was saying, but I thought she could.
But I could understand something actually.
Yeah, but I just
no.
talk, and
Yeah.
then you were just like, and then it was a few months later where she sort of said, "Actually, I can understand what you were saying." I was like,
I understood that she explained me that in each village there were different stones of the house, different style, different stones, and it was more or less.
What a boring chat.
And then she showed me Boston Spa.
Yeah,
village
because
where-
when Laura came, she then had to isolate.
Yeah.
So it was really, it wasn't a great start, was it? Because when she got here, she then had to sit in her room. So she never been to England, never been anywhere, and then got here and was like, right, so you've got to isolate now and not go out. Yeah, and it was a bit, I think it was quite hard that actually. You did really well.
No, it wasn't hard. No,
Yeah.
no. I mean, this house is beautiful, so I was like, woo! Wow.
What is that banging?
Don't know.
Is that Raph? Who knows? Anyway, we have got some questions that people always ask me. So on my Instagram, I get asked all the time about what it's like to have an au pair. And there are many, many reasons as to why I had an au pair. And I wish that I had done this sooner when my children were younger, because I spent a lot of years cracking up. I think I still, I would crack up now though if I didn't have you.
No.
So Laura's going home next week and I'm already cracking up.
Just for holiday.
Yeah, just for holiday. She's coming back. Don't worry. Do not panic. And if she doesn't come back, I will go and get her. I'm really worried that you're going to find an Italian boyfriend.
No.
Then
Not in 6 weeks, no.
you might do.
No.
I will not be happy. Anyway, I'm desperate for her to come back, but she needs to go home to see her family and to see everybody because she's not been back since October. So, one question, I can't even read your writing. Laura's written this. Shall I go through some of the questions that I have in my head?
Yeah.
And then we'll do that. Right, so one of the questions that I get asked is how much do you pay an au pair? So the going rate is different throughout the country, and in London it's slightly more because, what is that knocking?
There
is a random knocking. I think it's down there.
There's
a random house down there.
Yeah.
Hope you can't hear that. And yeah, so there are random different amounts, but anywhere up until I think the cap is about 120, 130 pounds. And so up here, people generally pay around 90 to 100 pounds. Depending on what they do, how many kids they have, etc., etc. And within that, they tend to do about 25 to 30 hours per week. And most of the time you have weekends off, don't you? Yeah. Occasionally, my husband will be on call, or we'll have millions of parties.
But that's fun. Like mostly, like every Saturday afternoon and Sunday.
Yeah, most of the time you have. Yeah. But if I wanted you to work, you would.
Yeah.
You're like, would I? Yeah.
Yeah,
you would. Yeah. So when Laura first started, I wrote out a big rota of what I was doing each week, because I have a job which is very ad hoc. It's here and there. I've got a photo shoot there, meeting here, random school pickups. I've got a random job. I really required somebody that was quite flexible, and so what we started to do, now we don't do it anymore because we know each other, but on a Sunday night was I would write out what I was doing for the week and what I needed help with, and then we would sort of work out hours and calculate them. And in normal times, like before COVID, with our last au pair, we would go out for dinner, we'd go to the cinema, we'd do things like that, and that was sort of calculated within their hours as well. Obviously, we haven't been doing that so much, but
obviously, it was locked down.
Yeah. So the plan is that we will be doing that. We will do that more. But the benefit, massive benefit, is that we do go for a walk every night together, which is really nice. And we've never had that before. We've never had that opportunity to have that time together, me and my husband. And I know that they're all in safe hands because they're with Laura. So we have that has really helped with all aspects of our relationship, and to actually have a conversation and hear about each other's day. And it's really good because you are walking, you're not on your phones, and you're not doing work. So it's been really good. So that I'd say is one of my happy things. But hopefully we'll go out for dinner. Last time there, I remember we had a German au pair before Laura, and we would go out to places like IKEA for our date night. No joking, but we would go and get things and then have that as our night out. Yeah.
Now there's the ground.
Yeah, exactly. I can go down to the pub down the road, so it's fine. I don't have to go to IKEA. So what things do you think?
Okay, why did you decide? Well,
I've done that.
Said that. How is having another person in your family, in your house?
How is having? So there are lots of pros and lots of cons to having a au pair, but the pros outweigh the cons, because yes, I think it is quite hard having somebody in your home and welcoming them into your family and having them look after your children. It is hard.
It's very hard.
But it's also, and the flip side, amazing experience as well. Like the children absolutely love Laura. They love her. They like Tilly's Italian is amazing.
Yes, and Rafferty is they are very good.
They're really good.
They want to learn. They are curious. They ask me. I think it's a good opportunity for them, know all different cultures and traditions.
Yeah,
it's.
And we will keep in contact, and then one day when we go to Italy on holiday, we will come and see you. Because it's like having a big sister for the children. So it is like they're very much, you have to have them as part of your family. So every activity we do, I say, we're doing this, would you like to come? And if Laura's not going out or doing something, she might join in, she might not want to. And you have to have them welcomed in and really like part of it. Otherwise it just doesn't work, does it? Okay.
But I asked you the same a few months ago. I was like, how was for you? Have someone...
Oh, to live in your house?
Yeah, because it's basically a stranger at the beginning.
Yeah, but it must have been hard for you as well to live in a house.
No, it wasn't for me. Maybe it's my attitude, it's me, but no.
She wanted to come away. And the great thing is that Laura had never left Italy before. She'd
And
never
everything,
gone
yeah.
anywhere else, but she came here, and her parents let her come here. Like, wow.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That was
that's
great.
Yeah, I mean that's
great.
really brave. You were 18 years old in the middle of a pandemic, and you were like, "Let's go to England."
Yeah, exactly.
So, do you want to tell everybody what kind of things you do, your daily routine?
Yes. Well, in the morning, I need to wake the girls up and make breakfast, get them ready, help Caroline, maybe, make, hair.
Yeah, the hair is a massive factor. Matilda has thick hair, and before
lovely.
Laura, she would turn up at school like this. With no knickers on, or and I would be like, great.
Yeah, I'm trying to make something nice on them.
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah, so they actually turn up to school looking really nice. Maybe not at the end of the day, but they do.
Yeah.
Their hair's
At the
plaited,
beginning.
their faces are washed, they're wearing the right clothes, all those sorts of things which I couldn't manage to do without Laura. She does. Sorry, go on.
Then, nothing. Then I have breakfast, I can get ready, there's Rafferty. So it depends on the day.
Yeah.
But if Rafferty goes to nursery, sometimes it can happen that I need to take him to nursery. Not always, because usually Caroline does it. But
well, sometimes you do.
Yeah, or I can pick him up, and then in the morning I usually help Caroline to tidy the house and sort out the bedrooms and the kitchen, dishwash,
all the breakfast stuff, the beds made,
the beds,
and then all the washing,
playroom. Depends on.
Yeah, au pairs are kind of responsible for
the children's
things.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't do technically my washing, although you're very kind sometimes.
Well, we help each other, of course.
But they are supposed to be doing just children's things. So the children's sheets, the children's towels, the children's clothes, socks,
toys,
toys and hairbands, and I'm trying to think what else we've got. Paint,
all this stuff. Yeah,
all the stuff.
Then I have lunch, and if Rafferty is home. It depends on. If Rafferty is home for the whole day, I can go to the park with him and play, try to do something with him. And in the afternoon, I usually go to the park with Raf if it's sunny. If it's not, we paint, Play-Doh, Play-Doh, or crafts, or just hide and seek in the house with the rain outside, or games.
But you do go out now. It's raining. When she first got here, she was like, "Oh, it's raining. We better not go out."
Yeah.
And then you kind of realised that.
I've learned how to go out even with the rain. Yeah, I was like, I don't care. It's fine.
Yeah. So it says, how did you find her? So I found Laura, through a friend actually, who's au pair. Was this in focus? Yeah, just poking it. Who had an au pair already here, and Laura had seen her here on her Instagram and seen what she was doing and thought this was quite interesting. So had signed up to Au Pair World, and then you were actually on Au Pair World.
Yeah.
So I did find my previous au pair through Au Pair World as well. So I definitely recommend that as a
very good,
starting place to put your profile up and have a look. And you can just go on there for free and have a look. You don't have to pay. But when you want to message people, then you have to pay. The host person pays, not the au pair, so they don't have to pay.
For us, it's free.
Yeah. Today routine. How much is over here? I've done that.
Does she need her own
so
bathroom?
you don't have your own bathroom. So Laura has what is our spare room. So now we have no spare room, which is a bit annoying because my parents are down south. And we would love them to come and stay, but they don't, it's 4 hours away, so they don't tend to come that much. So we do have a sofa bed that they can go on if they come, and if other guests come. But, so Laura has our spare room, and you then share a bathroom mainly with the kids. And sometimes I have a shower in there.
But that's fine. I mean, it's good if an au pair has their own bathroom.
Do lots of them have them?
No,
Think about your friend. No?
Yeah, not all of them. Maybe a few. Maybe
a few. Yeah. On moving on from that though, you have lots of au pair friends, haven't you?
Yeah, I have loads. We have a WhatsApp group, so it's very easy to get in touch with someone and go out and not be alone.
How many au pairs do you reckon are on that WhatsApp group? About 40?
Yeah.
What?
No.
Oh, I always say 40. There must be
30,
40. Yeah, 40.
A lot.
All different nationalities as well. So you've made some nice friends, haven't you?
Yeah, from France, Germany, Spain, mostly Spain. It's full of Spanish guys.
There's lots of Spanish.
If you want to learn Spanish and English, it's a good
place. So there are loads, and then they go out. Yeah, your Polish friend. And then so you've just been to, where have you gone this weekend?
Edinburgh. Yeah, we've been to Edinburgh, to Liverpool, Manchester, and a day trip in Scarborough and other areas.
So I think you would have done more. However, we've obviously been locked down.
Yeah, because lockdown, I think we rushed. We all we rushed like every weekend to something because we've been doing nothing for months. But in a normal situation, of course, it's good traveling, but not.
Yeah. So what's your plan for when you come back? Where would you like to go? What other places?
Glasgow.
Oh.
Something like a 3 days like Newcastle, and I want to go to Brighton.
Yes, because Francesca went to Brighton.
My friend
went to Brighton.
Yeah.
And she liked it. Yeah.
Oxford, Cambridge in the summer. Bath. Como.
Okay. She's got a big list.
We'll see.
Yeah, so she's got lots of au pair friends, and what they tend to do is at the weekend they'll text and say, anyone want free? Do you want to go out on Saturday? We're going into Leeds, York, Harrogate, wherever they're going, and then whoever's free will tend to meet up, and they all go out together.
That's very nice. Yeah, even for just picnics. Something easy, just the afternoon. We can have a picnic in Hyde Park in Leeds. That's so nice.
Yeah. So you've made really good friends. That's really nice. I think you'll keep in contact with all of them.
Yeah, maybe with a few, because it's a friendship that you build in another country. So it's not your real. They're not your real friends, but with few of them, yes,
you will.
They're like best friends here.
Oh, that's nice. So I've got down here, do you have meals together, and what do you eat? Do you want to answer?
Yeah, in the evening we all have dinner together. In the lunch, for lunch it's different because different times. The girls are at school, James is at work. I have lunch at different time. From me. Well, I tend to sit at my desk and work, and then you eat. But that's fine. I mean, you have your time. I think it's
So
it's
lots of families work in different ways. And we tend to, as a family, all sit down. This knocking is annoying.
Yeah, it's very annoying. I'm trying to ignore it.
It's really random, this knocking. It's ruining our video. So we
all have dinner together.
Yeah, we do have dinner together. But a lot of families don't do that.
Yeah.
And
not a lot.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, all my friends. They don't. They're just one or two.
Oh, really?
They have dinner all together.
Yeah.
No, I was saying poor damn, because it's actually annoying. I mean, maybe at the beginning it's fine because you can do whatever you want. You're eating at the time that you want. You can eat what you want. But at one point it's quite. I don't know. You feel quite lonely.
I mean, when it's quiet, if I'm out working and then you're here on your own, it's quite quiet. Yeah, it's quite lonely. Yeah. So it is quite nice, and that's how we kind of bring Laura into the family by having a meal together in the evening, and then we can all chat and all find out about each other's day. I mean, it is chaos because we all have different activities, and we try our hardest to sit down together. And I think that it's
very nice.
Yeah, I do think that's quite nice. But in terms of food, though, Laura will tell me anything in the week she needs. Like, what do you love here?
Wraps,
baked beans,
porridge. Oh goodness.
Yeah. So lots of it. Are you going to take back with you next week?
No, it's so
when
heavy.
you fully go back. Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. Right.
Don't know. Yeah.
No, what you said. What did you buy the other day?
Baked beans, bagels, and English stuff.
Yeah.
Scones.
Yes.
No porridge because we have oats.
Okay, so you can just make it at home. But yeah, lots of other families work in different ways. They might say to their au pair, right, you have a £20 budget or £30 or whatever their budget is for the week. You can spend that on your food and then order it, or you can buy it separately. But we tend to work with, I just say, whatever you want in the fridge, help yourself. If it's something random, just check if it's not for dinner.
I did.
Which she did
lots of times.
No, not a lot. A few.
She was like, have you eaten that? I was like, yes, for lunch. And she said, and that's for dinner. You ruined that.
dinner. So it
depends on, you need to check.
It depends, but most of the time. And then if there's anything random that you would like, I tend to say, do you want to add anything on? And then she can just add it on to whatever. I always shop online, so it's just added on there. How many days off do you have? You tend to get most weekends.
Yeah.
And sometime in the week. So you go to college, that's what you say.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Well, so for all your pairs, if you want to study and maybe go for to college to get a certificate of English, something, IELTS, ESOL, or just Cambridge courses, you can do it, you can manage it, because you have your free time, you have maybe the morning off or the lunch break where you can study in the evening. Of course, it's quite annoying, but in the evening, and during your days off, you can go to college and study. That's fine. It's a little bit,
it's full on,
it's
isn't
full
it?
on, yeah. You have no free time.
No, you leave in the morning when you've got your morning off, and you get the bus at like 8.
You need to wake up early.
Study, and you do study. She's been studying really hard. She's just done an exam.
Yeah,
which I'm sure was amazing.
Yeah.
But you find time in the evenings, you study, don't you?
Yeah,
sometimes at lunchtimes if you have time off in the day.
If you like studying, if it's not a hard work for you, you can do it.
Yeah.
If you're a student,
fit it around.
Yeah,
definitely.
That's fine. Okay, one more.
Yeah, I think we're done because we've kind of done it all. Well, I think we used to ask you, have you enjoyed this experience?
Yes. The answer is yes.
Yes.
That's why I told you that I'm gonna say more. But at one point, I think I'm gonna leave them.
You're not gonna go. we think we might just like keep her hostage here. If anyone thinks that she's gone missing, it's because I've taken her. Because she's honestly so good and amazing with the children and brilliant to have in our family. And so, like, I don't really think you should leave. No. So we're talking about this, and obviously we will negotiate. She's not leaving. So she's going home for a holiday, but she'll be back in August, and then she'll be there to stay for longer. But I think overall, I think this has been hopefully a positive experience. You've learned lots.
It's everything. I mean, it's another country, another language, another family, another culture, the habits, even
I think
the
you're
food.
really brave. I don't think I would have done this at 18. No way. Literally no way. I think you have to be a certain personality
you need
to do this.
Yes, mostly you need to be quite outgoing if you wanna, if you're quite introvert. It's a good way to open yourself and change, but at the same time you need to be a little bit flexible. Because you are in another family with other rules, with other, another. No, it's.
Oh, it's going now.
Yeah.
So we think it just stopped there,
Yeah.
but we ought to end, and we will do another one. I think when you return.
Yes. So I can tell you about my summer.
tell you about your summer. I'm gonna be so jealous. I'm just like, we're staying in England, not going away, and Laura's going to sunny Spain.
Yeah.
How hot is it there now?
No, Corfu.
Oh,
Greece. Yeah, not Spain.
Oh,
I'm going to Corfu.
On your holiday. Yeah, but you're going back to Italy.
Oh yes. Yeah. No, I'm going to Italy and
then she's going on holiday. I mean, Italy to me is a holiday. Like, I'm staying in cold England. Anyway, we'll hear all about your holiday on return. But if you have any questions at all, put them in the comments and we will happily answer them. I will put a link to Au Pair World on there. And anything else you would like to know, please let us know.
Yeah.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello, good afternoon. I have just finished in hairdressers. Can you see my hair? I am so pleased with it. Look at the roots. They have gone. I'm so pleased. I am off. I'm tripping over my cardigan, but I'm off to meet my husband, which is amazing. He's just texted me to say that he's finished in theatre. This is like really rare. In fact, I don't think it's ever happened. And am I still in town? Because he'll come and meet me for lunch. I'm so excited. So I can't wait to go and find him somewhere. I think we're going to go and head to John Lewis and have a look around there. But yeah, this is a real treat. And now I've had my hair done, I'm feeling really good. How happy are these guys? Good morning, it is Saturday and we are heading out. We've just done a run. And we're heading out to make the most of our au pair help before she leaves. So we're going out for brunch, which we haven't done for ages, actually, have we?
Nope.
No, can't remember the last time we did this. We did this lots pre-kids.
2 years ago.
Yeah, probably 2 years ago. We used to do it lots pre-kids though, go out for...
Yeah, we had a nice life.
Alright, but we're going to, across the road, to a new restaurant that's opened in our little village. I'm quite excited, I've heard some interesting things about it. So I can't wait to go and try the food, which apparently is really lovely. Can you remember what he said it was?
Granola.
No, it wasn't granola. It had like...
Granola.
It has got granola in it, but then... And then it comes with this...
Continental breakfast.
Continental...
Amazing.
Did he actually say that?
He says it's their take on a continental.
Oh right, it's their take on a continental breakfast.
Yogurt, granola.
Oh, it's my favourite. Nice? Can you remember what he said?
Haddock.
Haddock?
And crumpet.
Oh, I can't focus it. There we are. Yeah, you can start eating. Look at this.
Oh.
What was this? Like a crumpet? That looks amazing.
Yeah.
Is it good?
It's amazing. This is,
It looks amazing. Did you catch what that was?
some kind of pork infused bread.
Black pudding?
Black pudding.
Black pudding, maybe?
Bacon
And then
jam.
I'm quite intrigued by this. This is maple butter.
It smells amazing.
Does it smell amazing?
You're not having any.
No, I am. Butter is my favourite. You know butter I like. Oh, you've just turned it. Oh, James. Oh my god, you're not even funny. Right, sorry about that. This is
Chai pie.
chai pie. Is that what he called it?
Yeah.
A chai... No, I thought it was like a chai latte pie.
Oh, it's called it chai pie.
Chai pie.
It's obviously chai tea.
Ginger in it or something like that.
With a mascarpone on top.
It looks amazing. Right, you try it then. Tell me what it's like. I thought you were going to put the whole... Don't do that. Is it nice? Cinnamon.
Starbucks.
It looks amazing. I'm going to try it. We have just got back and oh my gosh, it was amazing. Totally recommend it if you are anywhere near Boston Spa. You need to go to this place. We actually got some cakes. Hold on, I'll show you. So this is what we got. It's kind of got a bit squashed. Oh, actually it looks okay. What was this? Coffee cake? Coffee... Was it?
Why did you say that?
Well, I didn't know. Well, that's a funny... That's a funny thing. In this one, you thought it was key lime pie, it's not.
It's got lime in it, but I can't remember what.
And meringue. It looks amazing.
Yeah, well done. Good work.
Show me then. Oh yeah. Oh no, the bunny's broken. That is my fluffy pet. Is it called a... No, it's furry. Isn't it the furry page? This is my old sticker book from when I was little.
Oh, we've got a carrot.
A carrot? What do you think of my sticker book, Tills?
I really like
It's very delicate. I collected those stickers over years, and I
How
saved
long did it take you?
years and years. Show me the other pages. Where's my shiny page?
That one.
No, that's not the shiny page. That's just
Animal
animals.
page.
Animals. Well, that's a bit of shininess.
I think I know the
Oh, Christmas trees. Gosh, lots seem to be missing. I hope no one's taken these out. That's quite shiny. That's my shiny page.
Oh,
Oh,
this dropped out.
oh dear. Let's have a look at the shiny page. I collected these all the time. So this is from Sandy Lines. What's it called? Sandy Lines sticker book. And I have searched for these for the girls, and you just can't seem to get them anymore. You have got a sticker book though, haven't you, Tills?
Yeah, but it's broken. I've used it, but I've still used pages to put stickers on.
Have you?
And my favourite sticker in the sticker book is... I need to find it.
Well, is that a rabbit page?
That one.
That is lovely. I got that one. I think at Easter time, probably. Oh, look, koalas. You
I
see
really like the
those?
koalas.
Yeah.
Ooh, Buffy bees.
I collected all of these. It's a very, very precious book, this. Will you look after it for
I didn't
me?
know you liked skunks.
Skunks. Did you not know that? I love skunks.
Well, now you don't. Probably.
No, I don't. I'm sure I do.
Ooh.
Will you look after this for me? It's very, very precious. Good afternoon. We are at Rudding Park having afternoon tea. Let me just show you around. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
One. I want.
Okay.
Careful with my book.
Rafi, Ruru. Rafi? You're not happy? You're waiting for your afternoon tea? What does it say?
We will miss you.
We will miss you. You better come back.
Yeah.
Oh.
Never seen you.
Yes, we will. Just for, not for 6 weeks.
For 6, I think it's actually 7, Laura.
7.
7 weeks.
Oh.
You said 4 weeks.
Yeah, I thought it was 4. It's now gone up. She's going to come back.
Sorry, this morning you were correct.
Yeah. Long time. Is it nice, Matilda? I literally couldn't eat anymore. I'm so full. We've eaten all of this.
Wait.
Oh. Yeah. Which one would you like? A white one. There we go. There you go.
I think I know which one Raffi's gonna want.
Are they nice?
Delicious.
Delicious.
No, you need to eat it.
I can't breathe. I'm literally can't. I'm so full.
You're organised. Now does it miss you?
We will miss you.
No, it just said